Good morning guys. In this whole video we will discuss on trigonometry, and in 10th class, according to syllabus, this is the first section because in previous classes we have no information about trigonometry, but some formula we use, but we have no total information about trigonometry. Now in this class, in this 10th class, we will study trigonometry. And why we are emphasizing this trigonometry? Because this is the very useful and vital for every examination. Because in today's scenario, there are many competition which is based on trigonometry. Now we should have information about trigonometry. Suppose you are going to school and you you visit Qutub Minar. If a student is looking at the top of the Minar, a right triangle comes. Clear? Now, in same way, this is the building of any building, and here we want to find out the length. But we don't have information about this. Suppose this is length h, this is length h. If we take another point, we should take this length as a p. Clear? Now this is 5 meter, and I want to calculate the angle with the help of some tools. Clear? Such that we use this to find out the angle. Now come at, we got the angle. This is a 45 degree. Clear? This is a 45 degree. So we write here 45 degree. And do you know, with the help of these angle and shadow and height of the building, we are able to find out the height of building with the help of experimental truth on the basis of ratio and ratio of sides and angle. This is the combination of these, and we can provide the information. 1045 is equal to the ratio of perpendicular and base. Clear? Base is 5 is given that. Now on the basis of experiment, 1045 is 1. Value of 1045 is 1 and p by 5. Then we can say p equal to 5 meter. Now we are able to find out in the same way. On the basis of ratio, we have drawn many things. We can think many. Okay? Clear? Now we will tell you more point about. Now look at this figure. Here we are familiar with this. This is a hypotenuse side of adjacent side angle and opposite angle C. In same manner we can draw this. Now there are the combinations of angles and ratio. Clear? Angles and ratio, such that if we want to find out the angle, suppose if we want to find out the all ratio according on the basis of angle A, then we can write here in this way. Sine of angle A. Sine of angle A. If we take sine of angle A, then this will be now here, right, say so we should write here A. Now we should take another figure. Now what is sine A? Sine A is the symbol. Sine A is the symbol of two ratio such that there are three sides. Hypotenuse we denote H here. This is perpendicular, we denote as P, and for base we will denote B. Clear? Now if you talk about sine A, what is the symbol sine A on the basis of angle? It is the symbol of two ratio such that P by H. That means perpendicular and hypotenuse. Ratio of perpendicular and hypotenuse is defined as sine A. Clear? So there are three sides. There are three sides. One H, P and B. There are three sides. In three sides we will take 2 as a ratio. 2 as a ratio at one time. If we take 2 as a ratio one time, then we are able to suppose here there are three choices. There are three choices. We can take any. Then after completing one choices, there are two remaining. So then we will get 3 to the 6 choices to provide to choose a ratio. So one is P by H, then second will be H by P, B by H, P by B, B by P. There are 6 ways only. Clear? 6 ways to write this. Now this is the symbol of sine A. Now what is the symbol of cos A? What is the symbol of cos A? Clear? Now cos A is we should learn, if you don't know HBP and HHA, HHB. Now this is A, we should learn. Second will be B by H. Clear? Base and hypotenuse. Then third one is 10A equal to P by B. Clear? Perpendicular and base. Now in same manner we can write, we will tell you, if you reverse this, reciprocal this, then you will get cosec. Cosec A is the symbol of H by P, and for sec A it is the symbol of H by B. Now if you write cot A, then it will be symbol of B by P. So we are getting 3 here, 3 here, which is 3 is reversed from previous 3. Now sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec, cot, these are the trigonometric ratio. So there are 6 trigonometric ratio, and if these ratio will come from this triangle. So in same manner we can find out the trigonometry on the basis of angle C. Here if angle C, then it will be perpendicular, it will be the base, it will be the hypotenuse. Whenever we consider a angle, if we take any angle, then big side is considered as a hypotenuse and adjacent side we considered as a base and opposite side considered as a perpendicular. That is the principles to find out the ratio of given right angle triangle. There are many questions available to find out these questions, but before this we should have a common understanding about this. If we write sine, then we should write in this way. This will be not this, but when we try to write on board, then fastest way we can write, but we should write here. Now this is not equal to sine A into A. This is not equal to sine A into A. And if you talk about P by H, if we take P by H, then it is not fraction. First, it is not fraction. Not fraction. Clear? It is the ratio, but it is the exact value integer, but it is not fraction. It is a exact value. Clear? This is the common point. Now, if you have a basic approach about a ratio, then a ratio is the simplest form of any fraction. Suppose if here we write here 15 and 20, then we can write 3 by 4 is equal to, this is the simplest form and this is taken as a ratio and this is a complex form of this. If we multiply, then we will, if we divide, we will get. So ratio is the simplest form. If ratio is the simplest form, then we cannot claim and we cannot emphasize that this will be the side of the given right angle triangle. Suppose here 15, here 20 is given, that then we cannot claim that 3 is equal to 15, because it is bigger and 3 is the simplest form of. If we try to divide and try to simplify this, that is the point we should know. So in the case of ratio, in previous classes 8th, 7th and 6th, you will have a common understanding about we can set 3x and 4x. We should consider as a side. So we will focus on, we have patience and common understanding about these concepts, because it is very essential to sort out the problem of related to trigonometric ratio. Now if you talk about such that if you want to find out, there is, suppose this is 10a equal to 4 by 3. Now this is the ratio of this simplest form. In upper side, this is a perpendicular. Clear? We should consider H, B, P and H, H, B. Clear? If you think This is P, B, P and HH, B. Clear? And if you write this is sine, this is cos, and this is tan. This is a reverse cosec, cot, and sec and cot. That is the point. We should learn this. Now, if you practice more, then it is not essential to learn. This is a perpendicular and this is a base. Clear? This is perpendicular, this is a base. If you draw a triangle, clear? Then suppose this is A, this is 90-degree triangle. If it is a perpendicular, so we should write P here 3. What will be this? 4 and 3. Clear? Then this is B, so we should take 4x and 3x. Then here it will be, what is the value of hypotenuse? Hypotenuse will be 3 square, 3x square, 4x square, and 9x square, 4 4 just 16, 16x square, 7. Clear? That is 25 x square, and then it will be 5x. Clear? Now, what is the other value of the other ratio? If you want to find out sine A is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. This upon this, cos A this upon this, tan A this upon this. We do not prefer this. If you have information about sine A, cos A, then you will be able to find out any other remaining ratio. Clear? Now sine A, P by H, then 4x by 5x, 4 by 5. That is the value of sine A. Now, what is the value of cos A? This by this, 3x by 5x. So 3 by 5 as the ratio. Now, I know we have a common, and if we reverse cosec, if we raise sec, if we raise cot, we will get. Now, with the help of Pythagoras theorem, we will be able to find out the hypotenuse, perpendicular, base. This is also known as Bodhayan theorem. Now, for Hindi medium, if you prefer, then you should write the same thing. This is a perpendicular, this is a lumb, and this is a base, that means this is Aadhar, this is a Karn. Then we use Lal Pate Kakka. Okay, this is L means perpendicular, A means Aadhar, that means base, L means perpendicular, that means P. Aadhar means B, Karn means hypotenuse, Karn hypotenuse. That is the symbol to learn. Clear? Now, do you know, in the time of introduction of trigonometric ratio, we will be able to find out the angle. Now, suppose this is a triangle. Clear? This is a triangle. Here it is given that it is A, it is B, it is C. Clear? Now, this is 90 degree. We want to find out the value of 1045. Clear? This is a 45 degree. How will we able to find out these? Clear? Angle A, and if this is a 45, this is 90 degree, then this will be 45. If this is 45, this is, that means it is a isosceles triangle, right angle. Then this side will be same. AB equal to AC, BC, AB, then AB equal to BC. Clear? Because it is isosceles triangle. If we suppose, if we write it is x, then it will be x, then here it will be x square, then x square 2, then we can write x root 2 with the help of Pythagoras theorem. Clear? So this is the base. We find out the hypotenuse. Now, what is the value of 1045, sin 45, cos 45? So first we should find out sin 45. Sin 45 is nothing but, if you want to find sin 45, then this upon this, opposite side, go opposite side, then upon this, then x upon x root 2. Clear? If you then it will become 1 by root 2. Now come at 1045. Now to find out first cos 45. This is nothing but according base, x by x root 2. Clear? Then it will come 1 by root 2. In the same manner, we will able to find out the value 1045. That is perpendicular upon base. That means don't use hypotenuse. Perpendicular is x and base is as well x. This is 1. Clear? In the same manner, if you want to find out the other ratio, then we can find out. If we reverse, then we will suppose cosec 45 is the root 2, sec 45 is the root 2, and cot 45 is the 1. This is the other remaining ratio. And if you look at this here, if we want to find out the information 1045, then it is sin 45 by cos 45. Clear? So 1 by root 2 and 1 by root 2, if we write here, then we will be able to find out the value of. That is the way to think about this. Now we will tell you a more interesting point which is very essential. Now look at this figure. Here this is the palm. Clear? Now this is thumb. So we will your right hand, this is your right hand, and this is your 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, and 60 degree, and 90 degree. That is point. Now if you move on this side, if you move on this side, clear? And if you move on this side, what will happen? This is the side of sine. You should take sine, and this is the side of cos. Clear? Cos theta, and this is sine theta. If you divide it, that will be tan theta. Clear? If you reverse it, you will get cosec theta. If you reverse the sec theta. If you reverse it, that will be cot theta. So we should have common understanding about sin theta and cos theta. Now if you look up this here, find out the value of sine 0 degree. What is the value of sine 0 degree? Don't worry. How many fingers are remaining here? There is no finger, so we should write 0. Clear? And take square root and divide by 2. We will get 0 by 2, that means 0. Now we should verify with other. What is the value of sine 30? On the basis of table sine 30, there are 1, so we should write 1. Find out the square root, divide by 2, so 1 by 2, that is the answer. Now what is the value of sine 45? In previous recently I have find it, then sine it will be 1 by root 2. Now how? Clear? Now this is 2 sine 45, then 2 is remaining, so we should write 2 and find out the root 2. Divide by 2, it will be 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2. Clear? Because 2 is the multiple of root 2 into root 2. If we multiply root 2 into root 2, then we will get 2. So sine 45. Now what is the value of sine 60? Sine 60, this is sine for sine 60, there are 3 numbers, so 3 fingers and square root, divide by 2, so root 3 by 2 is the answer. What is the sine 90? Sine 90 is nothing but, that is very simple, there are 4 is remaining, so we should square root 4 by 2, that will be 2 by 2, that will be 1. That is the way to learn. Now in same manner we will be able to find out the value of cos. In cos side, what will we write? Suppose we want to find out the value of cos 0. Clear? Now look at the figure. What we have here, cos, and we want to find out cos 0. Then there are 4 fingers is remaining. Now if there are 4 fingers remaining, then try to find out 4 by 2. This will be 2 by 2, that will be 1. Clear? Now cos 30, what will be the value of cos 30? There are, if there are 4 remaining, then here 3, then root 3 by 2. Clear? What the value of cos 45? Then 2 is remaining, root 2 and 2, 1 by root 2. What is the value of cos 60? 1 is remaining, root 1 by 2, 1 by 2. What is the value of cos 90? 0 is remaining by 2, so 0. In this way we can find out the angle, and we can learn in a very easy way to what is the value of a given, what is the value of ratio on the basis of given angle. Clear? This is the basic approach to learn these value. Now we will be able to find out the same things in the other way. Suppose here we write, if we make a table, this is the table of sine, this is cos, and this is tan. Clear? Now this is a 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, and 90 degree. Clear? We will divide the thing according table. Clear? Now here we will write the same things in a new way. Clear? This is a table of sine, this is a table of cos, and this is a table of tan. Now what is the value of sine 0? This is a 0. Clear? Sine 30, 1 by 2. Sine 45, 1 by root 2. Sine 60, the root 3 by 2. Sine 90, 1. Clear? If we reverse the same things, here we put 0, we put here 1 by 2, we put here 1 by root 2, here root 3 by 2, here 1. If we divide 0 by 1, that is 0. This is 1 by root 3. This is 1. This is root 3. This is undefined, infinite. Clear? Now this is the table, and that means if you learn these things in a way, if you have understanding about sine, then you will will be able to find out the value of cos and tan as well. And with the help of sine and cos, we will be able to find out the value of tan, cosec, cot, sec as well. That is the common point to learn. Clear? And now we have learned more points. Now what will be the how can I find out the other value of other angle? And because according to syllabus class 10th, it is enough only, but what will be the if you want to prepare a competition, SSC, CDS, NDA, then you will be able to find out other type of where we will study in class 11. But for your understanding purpose, we will take a look up about this. Suppose if we draw clear? We draw this, and we will make a XY plane. This is XY plane. Clear? There is no color. Now this is a circle. Now if you look the same things in this manner, then if you revolve, suppose this is a 1, if you draw a figure such that here this is angle, this is theta, and this is theta, and there is perpendicular. If we draw a perpendicular for this, now in this manner, here the whole value, if we come here, this is 1, this is 1. Clear? Now this is radius is 1, radius is 1, and this is variable point x as a variable point, and because we are taking as a perpendicular, then we will take p, but it is a variable, it is changing. Now when we look at this table, sine 0 is 0. That why sine 0 is 0? First point, why sine 0 is 0? Clear? Because if you try to find out the value of sine 0, 0, it will be perpendicular by hypotenuse. Perpendicular is p, hypotenuse is 1. Clear? Now 0 degree means there is no p, there is no perpendicular. That means this line, this is 0, and this is 0 q is situated on, superimposed on this xy plane. Clear? X axis. Then there is no move, it is not raised up, so we can write p as a 0. Clear? So sine 0, 0 is 0 degree. That is the sine 0 degree is 0. Clear? Now if you move this at y axis, if you impose this y axis, then perpendicular and hypotenuse both are the same, both are the same. So sine 90 degree p by p, because both are the same, so 1. So 90 degree is 1. That is the point here. Look at the table, sine 90 is 1. Now that means if we cross the 90 degree, then we will again here we will get 1, again here we will get minus 1. This is minus 1, this is clear. Now because sine 0 is 0, then it will be the value of 0. Sine 180, it will be the value of 0. Now because sine 0 is 0, then we can write sine 180 as sine 180 degree as 0. Sine 180 means sine pi is 0. Clear? Now sine, if we add 90, then sine 270, sine 270 will be 0 or 1, but it is minus 1. Clear? Now if you find why it is happening, if you look at the figure of sine 90, then you will be able to find out the, because it is rounding up every time after 2 pi, that means 360, because this is a 360 degree, and you can round up, and again you will get the same value after 2 pi. So there are many formula, like we first we use sine 90 minus theta. In for first quadrant, sine 90 minus theta will be the value of cos theta, and cos 90 minus theta is sine theta, and sine will be the same. In first coordinate, sine will be the same. All sine same, all same, and we will consider only sine cos, because reverse I will consider that the same things. And here sine value is same, here tan value is same, here cos value is the same. Answer of sine for cos, sine for tan, sine for sine the same. This will be positive, this will be positive, and this will be positive. Clear? Now how will we able to find out the other value? With the help of same thing, sine 90 plus theta and cos 90 plus theta, because this is the second quadrant and sine give the positive sign, so sine 90 plus theta is a cos theta, but in positive sign cos 90 plus theta is minus sine theta, because value of cos in second quadrant is sine as a minus. Then that means according 90 we change, according 180 we write same things. For sine 180 minus theta is sine theta, and cos 180 minus theta is minus cos theta. Clear? How it come? First is point. If we have now, we should write in another way, like sine, because if you like if you want to learn alphabets, then you should have ABCD letters. If you want to learn a sentence, then you have a understanding of vocab. In the same manner, if you learn these things, if you have understanding command, if you learn it, then you will be able to find out the other things. Now, and a full understanding you will get in upcoming classes. But here we will tell you a very important vital point, that is sine 180 minus theta we can write 90 plus 90 minus theta. Clear? Now consider 90 minus theta as a theta, sine 90 plus theta is a cos theta, so we can write cos 90 minus theta. And do you know what is the value of cos 90 minus theta? Cos 90 minus theta is a sine theta, so we can write here sine theta. That is the point. Clear? Now in the same manner, what is the value of cos 180 minus theta? How you can find out the value of cos 180 minus theta? That is the point. We can write the same things, 90 plus 90 minus theta, and consider 90 minus theta as a theta, big theta. Then cos 90 plus theta is known as, because 90 plus, that means we are entering in second quadrant, and sign of this second quadrant is minus for cos, and sine 90 minus theta, cos 90 plus theta minus sine theta. Then theta is 90 minus theta as considered as. Now sine, what is the value of sine 90 minus theta? It is a cos theta here. As our approach, if you try to find out the value on the basis of sine 180, then you will get the same things, but sine is on the basis of quadrant. Clear? Now we will write the same things in the same manner. so that you will have a understanding about the concept very easiest. Now suppose here we will write the same things. Sine 90 plus 90, that means we can 2 times 90 is 290 minus theta is, what is the value of this? Is 1 sine theta. Clear? Now sine 1 into 90, that means sine 90 minus theta is cos theta. Clear? Then find out the value of sine 3 into 90 minus theta. Clear? We should solve it in this way. We can write sine 93, that means 270, that means 180 plus 90 minus theta. Clear? Sine 180 plus theta, what is the value of sine 180 plus theta? I don't know. But you should first find out the value of on the basis of plus. Clear? Now find out the value of sine 180 plus theta. What is the value of? We can write the same thing, sine 90 plus 90 plus theta. Now sine 90 plus theta, what is the value of sine 90? If you consider as a big theta, sine 90 plus theta is a cos theta, and it is the, if you add 90 plus, that means you are entering in second quadrant, and sine of second quadrant for sine function we can write plus as well. Now sine 90 plus theta, that means cos theta, cos 90 plus theta, and cos 90 plus theta we are entering in second quadrant. Well, sine of cos is minus cos 90 minus sine theta. Clear? So we get the same value because we are using 180. If we are using 180, that means we are using 290, and that is the even. If it is even, then same function, but sign will according to your quadrant. Clear? Now we will be able to use to find out the value of this sine 180 plus theta. What is the value of sine? Minus sine theta. We can write here sine theta. What is the theta here? Sine 90 minus theta. Now what is the value of sine 90 minus theta? That is cos theta. Clear? So sine 90 minus theta is a consider. Now that means when we try to find out the value of on the basis of odd number 3 into 90, then sign will be changed, because here 1, then sign ratio is changing, sine cos, then here 3, then here will become cos, here will become cos. That is the point. But what will be the sign? Sign is minus, because we are entering in third quadrant. We are entering in third quadrant, and third quadrant value of the sign is changing. Value of sign is changing. Clear? Sine cos and sine will be according as a quadrant. Now we are able to find out these angle with the help of some basic concept. Now if you try to, here we will write other things for this. Now suppose we want to find write here the things, then we have sine odd number into 90 and plus minus theta. What will be the value? this is the, if we have understanding about this, then we will be able to find out the value according this rule. Clear? Odd number, if we use odd number, then here will become cos only, here will become cos only. And what will be the sign? According as a quadrant, according as a quadrant. Here will be cos theta according quadrant. Clear? Now for cos, the same things, odd number into 90 plus minus theta. Clear? Sine, and here sine will become according as a quadrant. Then very easily we can find out the all angles on the basis of given information if you learn it. Clear? But we have no understanding about this. First we should prove. Suppose I want to find out the value of if you add 360 and 41 405, what is the value of 405? Clear? What is the value of 405, sine 405 degree? Then that is difficult. First we should change, like as we have information about how many times are 90 is here, how many times. First we should divide, we will get 9 4 ja 36, that means 360 greater than 360, so we should subtract here 360, we will get 5, and 10 6 4 45, that means 360, and we can write 360 as a, that means we can write sine 4 into 90 degree. Clear? And plus 45 degree. But we have no information about this is for odd. If you write for even, and then here we will use even number, and 90 plus minus theta, then it will be the same things, sine, but according sine we will use here. For cos as well, for cos the same things, and sine, and here will be cos theta. Now here we will find out the same things. First, we do not have information. If you complete 4, that means you have completed 4 times 90, that means you have completed one revolution of a circle which is a 360 degree. Then you again you will enter in first quadrant. If you enter in first quadrant, every sign of all trigonometric ratio, that means all 6 trigonometric ratio, sign will be the same, sign will be the positive. That is the aim. If sign is the positive, then how can I find out the same things? Because this is an even number, that means again we will get the same things. So positive sign and sine 45. Sine 45 value is 1 by root 2. Then in this manner we will be able to find out the each triangle. Now we move on our next point of the things. Next point, that is the basis of some trigonometric identities. Clear? Trigonometric identities. Clear? That is the point. Now, if you draw a figure such that if you want to draw a figure here, now this is a right angle triangle. Clear? Now, this is a consider as A, this is a B, and this is a C. Clear? Now, because we know information about sine, cos, tan, everything we have. Suppose if you want to find out the value of sine A, what will be the value of sine A? Clear? Suppose this is x, this is y, this is z. Clear? Now, what is the value of sine A? Sine A per p by h, perpendicular hypotenuse. Cos A, this by this. Tan A, this by this. Clear? That is the way. Cos A, sine A, this. Cos A, this. And tan A, this. Here sine, here cos, here tan. That is the rule to learn. Now, sine A. What will be the value of sine A? X by z. Clear? What is the value of cos A? Y by z. Clear? Now, if we have information about them, then z is also, this is the relation, z square is equal to x square plus y square. Clear? Now, if you square it, then you will get sine square A. Clear? This will be x square plus upon z square. Now, what is the value of cos square A? Cos square A. That is y square z square. And for your kind information, you should remember it. That is, if you find out, if you write sine A whole square, then it will be sine square A. But if you write sine A power minus 1, it will never be equal to sine power minus 1, because it is an inverse. First, you should remember it. In the same manner, if you write sine A power q raised 3, then it will be equal to sine q A. Clear? But you should remind it. Clear? This is our understanding. Now, you have a Pythagorean Bodleian theorem property, and with the help of, we can find out many identities which will be equal to our concept, and you can develop a more concept, and with the help of these concepts you will be able to find out, solve and sort out the every type of problem which is asked in various competitions, and you will be able to solve the every exercises with the help of trigonometric identity which is given in your textbook. Now, right here, sine square A plus cos square A. If you add it, what you will get? You will get 1. How it comes? Here, sine square is x square by z square, and cos square is y square by z square. If you add it, then you will get x square plus y square upon z square. That means z square upon z square, that is 1. Clear? In the same manner, we will be able to find out the any with the help of any use. Suppose 1 plus 10 square is sec square a. Clear? Now how it comes? How? 1, we can write 10 square, that means x square upon y square. Clear? Now we will be able to find out the y square plus x square and y square, that is z square upon y square, which is equal to 1 upon y square upon z square. We can write 1 upon cos square, and now this will be sec square. Clear? Now in the same manner we can say that cosec square a minus cot square a will be 1, and with the help of these identities we will be able to find out any type of identities we can solve it. In next video we will solve a more problem about this, but you should write in the same things in the same manner. Suppose sine square a plus cos square a is 1. Now sec square a and minus 10 square a is 1, and cosec square a minus cot square a is 1. That means sine cos, here it is increasing in letters, and sine cos sc, st and cc. This is plus, this is minus. Clear? That if you use sine cos sec 10, then 1 is remaining cc cot, and here this is a way to learn these formula, these identities. Then you will be able to solve the any type of problem. So this is our understanding about this. We have discussed more things in this chapter here. Clear? In this chapter we have discussed more things. Now we will meet you in upcoming video to sort out the problems which is given in exercise. Thank you guys for your dedication.